Walcom, why are you showing this here in front of us today, you may be thinking, with the like 92% male demographic that is my channel? Well, excellent question. Real reason is because A, my BOOMco M6 pistol that I love so very, very much, this one is not mine, it is Jomo's. I'm supposed to be modding it for him. Well, that dieted, the back pin snapped on it, so that doesn't work well anymore, and I don't know, I was like, I wanted something kind of different, and I've been looking for this thing for quite some time, and it didn't really come to my attention until a friend of mine, you know, was like, hey, this is really awesome, and you should find one, and they're kind of getting hard to come by. In fact, this was like, I think, 10 bucks on eBay, and then after that they went up to like 15 and 16, and they're kind of going up from there. I never saw this in stores, so it's quite a shame, but this is the the Ever After High Epic Winter Snow Shot Blaster. It's pink and blue and pretty all over. It is actually a BOOMco blaster, as you could tell from the darts, and how the mighty have fallen, because this is what BOOMco is now. There are new BOOMco blasters, but they're all reshells and like Justice League stuff that I really can't care about. None of them even look remotely interesting in my opinion. But since my, again, dead, I decided to pick this one up because it might just be my next big thing. And this little girl, at least I think she's a little girl, it's hard to tell. She is very, very excited. A stark contrast from the guy with the crazy haircut that was on the Halo packaging. This is weird, and I get what you're thinking. However, I am a big fan of pink, so honestly, I'm not worried about rocking a pink blaster like this. Now, the main difference here is that it is a pullback, kind of like a NIte Finder in a way, as opposed to a slide, which should mean it's more durable and slightly faster to prime, just slightly. I do like the slides more, don't get me wrong, but they have their place, and hopefully this is a little bit better. I will say that whatever this Ever After High thing, I think I've seen a second of it or two because I was babysitting my niece, and, well, they watch Netflix 24/7. Lucky them. Back in my day, we had to wait for cartoons to be on the television, and now they get cartoons 24/7. It's honestly pretty well drawn. It's rather cute. I have no idea what it is, but it is absolutely adorable, and it says where princesses are powerful, and if that's what girls' cartoons are like nowadays, I fully approve. Even the little one right there, it's pretty adorable. But we can already guess what this is. The funniest part, I think, in my mind is going to be if this wearable bracelet that holds ice darts actually fits my wrists, because my wrists are tiny. You would think it's like, oh, Walcom, you're fat. No, my wrists are like, they're freaking tiny, dude. I don't know, I got baby hands. I don't know what's going on with that. I guess we'll read the back of the box really quick. The Snow Shot Blaster. Well, under the evil... Oh, hold on. Well, under an evil curse, the Snow King casts an endless blizzard over the land. His daughter, Crystal Winter, turns to be the only people who can help the powerful princesses of Ever After High. With help from Crystal's Snow Shot Blaster, TM, the fairy tale friends adventure for a legendary winter rose and make this the most epic winter. Oh, is that not just the worst use of epic I have ever heard? Well, it's been 3.5 minutes. We haven't even opened it, but I'm trying to pad out this video as much as possible because, let's face it, this is a BOOMco Farshot. So let's just dig right in. And here's what lives in the box. We got our instructions. This is Let's Blast. God, I love you, BOOMco. Please don't go away. And a bracelet. Man, that's small. I mean, suckers! That totally doesn't work. But whatever. I will find a use for this, I'm sure. Or I'll just give it to my nieces with a BOOMco blaster. But this one's mine, darn it. This one is... Wow, that is really freaking heavy. Oh my god, it's like twice the weight of the M6. And that grip is fan-freaking-tastic. Not sure how much I trust that little sleeve right there, but it's even got dart storage right there, and it comes with the beautiful blue and white darts, which is what came with all of the special paint job editions of like the flip bow and the break flip down at Target. And comes with quite a few of them. It's not bad for dart holding capabilities, no grip storage, and that's pretty much it except for what's on the bracelet, which is... that totally should just go on the blaster, something like that. I'm gonna need to look into that, but holy crap. Talk about a solid feeling blaster. Now, I do love this color pink. Not so crazy about the ever after high thing, but whatever. There's like an EA or something on the trigger. A little bit of writing right there. That a bit ruins it. And the priming slide here is very thick. So you can just pull it back like that, or you can do the 2-finger, which is interesting. I like the translucent plastic, and all in all, just very, very comfy feeling. I can see why my friend was a big fan of this. And, well, I like the blue plastic, although it is obviously removable. I think I'll keep it on, but if you want to holster this thing easier, yeah, you're going to want to take that off. But I just love how this thing feels. Holy crap. Now, again, no secrets. It's a Farshot. Do I even have to open this thing? Well, maybe. There's no pins. Chalk that up to another reason to maybe pick up this blaster. Huh, okay, well, I'm gonna open this up. Yeah, well, I can already tell you, one, because it was spoiled for me, and two, obviously this is not going to come off and the plunger head's gonna be peened on, so you're gonna be cutting springs and twisting them to get them on here, but I'm gonna take it apart just for old time's sake because, heck, why not? We can see it without the whole crazy blue thing on it, so back in a moment. And here it is to none of the fanfare. This is the absolutely massive piece of plastic that encompasses the dart holder and general cool lookingness with the snowflakes and the sparkly blue. There is one pin. It's in the back of this thing. I was still able to remove it without breaking anything. And then, of course, the inside of this, which is to literally nobody's surprise, it's a BOOMco Farshot. Not necessarily a bad thing, although a bit boring at this time, but it's a BOOMco Farshot. And yep, as we could tell, the spring does seem a little bit dinkier than normal. I didn't really even fire it before I took it apart. But yeah, the only way you're gonna get any kind of K26 on this thing is to saw off the original spring and then thread the beautiful K26 on, which I might as well do, I guess, since I wanna have this thing chooching reasonably hard before I put it back together. So I guess I'll cut this and cut myself all over trying to frickin' put this spring on like I tried to do with the Kryptonite blaster. That was absolutely horrendous, and even though K26 fit, it didn't fit after I put it onto the blaster, so gerbil, 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 gerbil. All right, she's ready. I fired it literally once to make sure it works, and that was 107, so let's hope it works better. This was not fun to do. I hate twisting on springs, but at least it's done. Let's see if I can't get something good out of it. 106, well, that's amazingly consistent. Error. It seems to be happening a lot recently. 82, that don't seem quite right to me. That's a pretty beefy hit. 104. 107. You know, it honestly seems pretty freaking consistent. Not super high, but I mean, 107, especially since I'm not getting any of the whirly birds. That kind of happens when you use the M6 pistol. 85 again, which doesn't seem right to me. 106. Duplicate 106. Wow, that's amazingly consistent. 115. There we go. That's a little bit better. So yeah, definitely a new war-worthy pistol. Insanely, I have not seen a single whirlybird out of this thing, which happened quite a bit with my M6, but I will field test it very, very soon since it's turning into war season, but I'm quite happy with this thing. Good luck picking up your own. You can still find them online, but they're kind of climbing in price, so if you're interested in this sort of thing, well, you know what to do. It's been Walcom S7's hands. Thank you very much for watching, and of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different video.